Hey, welcome to my channel, YouTube. It's your humble and gracious host, Cleo Vino. If you've never been on my channel before, welcome, returning guests and viewers. Happy to have you back. We're going to do Cleo Sol Gentlewoman. This is my favorite artist, probably damn near of all time. I'm not going to lie to you. Done plenty of videos of Cleo Sol. Listen to Cleo Sol plenty of times on my downtime. Do I got something to... I got it. You know what I mean? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I didn't really have to do that, but you know, you get the gist. All right, so I tend to get overly excited when listening to Cleo Sol, and I've been told that interrupts the listening process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have after song commentary. So I'm probably gonna be studying in between songs. So while the song is playing, I'll be vibing, looking up if something really catches my ear, and I have to let it be known. I have to pick up the mic. I'm just gonna have to pick up the mic. You know how music gets you. You know how music gets you in that vibe. So I'm gonna study. It's gonna be a full run through. If you're watching this or listening to this on Spotify, it's going to be little to no music. It's just going to be commentary. So if you want to listen and watch me listen along with the music and also give commentary, head to Stilo Vino. If you're watching this on the Stilo Vino YouTube channel, you can also just listen to the commentary if you are into that at Thoughts with Stilo. I'll drop the link in the description box down below. Without further ado, Cleo Sol Gentlewoman. I'm excited. Let's get into it.
Finally, I'm looking out for me. I was torn in pieces, but carefully I'm learning how to trust. And I waited too long to be strong. Wasted time trying to fit where I don't belong. I was torn in pieces. Gotta move on and never come back to this place no more. The only way to heal myself is to forgive them for the fault they know, not what they do. And finally I only look to you. I'm getting stronger, and finally it's time to set me free. And I won't choose to play it small. Prayed so hard to give it my all. I look up when I feel weak, 'cause only your love matters, and I'm thanking you for what you've done for me.
Cleo got that voice to make a grown man cry. Cleo want to make me do a lot of things. Cleo make me want to get my life together. Cleo make me want to start going to church with my mama. Cleo make me want to be a happily and devoted Christian man, husband, kids. You know what I mean? Like, Cleo instilled a hope and a faith in humanity. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the voice is just so much care and attention to it. And I feel like I don't really know. I don't it's something about British artists. It's something about y'all. I don't know. At least when it comes to the R&B and soul artists, y'all are different. Not to say that we don't got good R&B songstresses in the States, but y'all R&B songstresses, different. What a great opening. If I ever have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Cleo, or if I have a cat, I'm gonna name her Cleo, whichever one comes first. Let's get into Gentlewoman. Also, quick note, I've done a video on Cleo Sol, just like what I feel about her music and how it moves me, and just also just like, it's really like a fact-based type of like mini documentary, like commentary. So if you're interested in that, I'll throw that in the end card after the video is done. But pretty much talking about her Motown experiences, her experiences with the industry.
I meant to say Motown influences, not experiences, excuse me.
Despite the industry and the pressure into make that hit and be that pop traditional act, because it's a new artist, you come into this, especially as a newer young artist that has no experience in the industry, and you just love music. You get in front of an executive or an A&R, you have talent, you're young and impressionable, and they're telling you this is what you need to do to be successful. But eventually you're going to look to yourself and be like, this is not true to me. This is not authentic to me. I'm going to do it my own way. And give or take, if I have success or not, at least I'm happy with the music that I'm putting out. Luckily and fortunate for all of us, Cleo Sol stuck to her authenticity, and it paid dividends for us, the culture, and just humanity in general. I saw her at the Hollywood Bowl Magical, and that's in LA. So for her to cross over and to pack out the Hollywood Bowl in a completely different country, it's insane. It's amazing. So let's get back into it.
Gentleman, I know you've been here before. I can see your strength when you're in a war. Just say what you want, I can be the peace you're looking for. I believe the truth that you're fighting for. You just hold on, the world is yours. For you to let me in, all you gotta do is open the door. And I can be a gentlewoman. just need a bit of your trust so I can be a gentlewoman. I will be a gentlewoman. I will feel this love. Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me out. 'Cause I can be a gentlewoman.
Gentle woman, woman, woman. Gentle woman, woman, woman. Woman, woman, woman. Gentle woman, woman, woman. Gentle. Woman, 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 gentle woman, woman, woman.
Another beautiful record. 2 for 2. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. A beautiful way to end the record. And I heard in the beginning talk about gentle man. And I feel like as black men, we get clowned on for being gentle. Like, damn near testing our masculinity. Like, I can't openly admit that I'm gentle. You know, I look like a sheep around wolves. I can't admit that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something free and enlightening to tap into your gentle side, right? I think it's hard to have care for other people, care for humanity, care for the world if you're not gentle, right? If you let the world around you and other people, events, past trauma harden your heart and you lose that gentle touch, I think you're just a reflection of everything bad that's being done to you in humanity. Like, to be a change, I don't want this to come out corny. To be the change that you want to see, whether it's a musician like Cleo Sol, like it doesn't have to be specifically just the musicianship, but like anything, right? Community outreach, like caring for other people. Like, I guess an example of having your heart hardened is by saying that, like, nobody was there for me, nobody did this for me, even though I feel like as you grow older, right, you can think about the fact that, like, a lot of young men, young women could use mentorship, guidance, support, and to be able to not have someone go through what you went through, and just to extend that kindness and that grace whenever you can. That act of kindness goes a long way. And I just feel like every audio file that I've ever listened to Cleo Sol was very intentional, and it was wrapped with kindness and understanding. That's why I've often found myself tearing up to Cleo Sol's music, just because I feel so understood. I feel so understood. And this is the greatest example, probably the most positive example of a parasocial relationship like none other. I love her so much, she don't even know I exist. Ain't that hey, it's okay though. She don't know I exist. But if anybody ever comes across this in Cleo Sol's team, I love you and I adore you very much. Let's get into it. Sweet thing.
You're the sweetest thing that I've seen.
just want to say this real quick. I'm gonna get in and out. I don't want to tear up the experience. I'll also take it back. I'll rewind it a lot so everybody can get immersed back in the mood. But she makes it cool to love. She makes it cool to be passionate, and also she doesn't need much to cut through. But I feel like she takes her time. I would like to know how long it takes her to write a song, how long it takes her to record a song, how long it even takes her to find the inspiration on days when finding inspiration is hard. Does she ever experience writing block? Does she? Of course, everybody experiences fatigue, and you're up and down. That's the ebbs and flow of life. But how often do you record? How often do you write? You know, I do you ever feel pressure to do certain topics? Like, do you look at other artists and do you feel like maybe at one point in time you should be bigger, or you should be this, you should be that? Like, how fast did it take for, or how long did it take for you to understand, or maybe just be like, okay, I have a vision for how I want my career to go, and how I want my music to impact people. How did you arrive at that conclusion? Is the questions that I have.
Heaven in your eyes, so pure. You bring out the best in me. You're everything, everything to me. Like the sun over the shore. Clear is your light to me. Your river flows the overflow of peace. Keep trying, keep fighting. I hope you know you're not alone. Keep trying, keep fighting. I hope you know you're not alone. No, you're not alone. You're the sweetest thing that I know. Your words touch my soul. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Give me peace when I'm scared. I know that you're there. Never leave, never leave, never leave.
When they call Cleo Sol a soul artist, she is every bit of that. Every bit of that. I heard a bongo, I heard harps. You know, I understand that, like, I've done past Cleo Sol reactions, and I was very energetic because that's the music called me to do. That's the reaction I gave it. But I can understand how I could rub some people the wrong way because the frequency doesn't match and doesn't align. This is that type of artist that and type of music to where it calls for a calmer energy. Like this is like it's like a shot of elixir. Like it just feels so healing. Like when you're taking part in music that is a healing process or it has a lot of healing components, a lot of healing frequencies. I think it's hard to be receptive to the healing when you're being loud. So like, you know, the analogy that God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I think I'm utilizing my senses of hearing more than speaking whenever Cleo Sol is on. I just feel like I have so much to take in and receive when it comes to her music that it's just like, I guess like now when I think about it, I don't mind like taking a back seat. Like, you know, there's always a pressure as a reactor or like a commentator to really interject your thoughts because like the example is like, you could have just listened to the music without me. But I understand that, you know, this type of music requires a different approach because the focus is different, the intention is different, the feeling is different. So like everything feels so warm in the music down to the vocals, how it's recorded. Like because she's such a warm and bright person that everything feels like it's damn near recorded on analog, like the old days, like the 70s and 80s. Like it doesn't feel any digital processing in the EQ or like any sort of natural reverb or like obviously there's no auto tune, straight her, right? Not to say the people that use auto tune is a detriment to them, but you know a lot of people use auto tune for texture, but there's little to none processing on her vocals. Everything feels like live instrumentation. I haven't heard any digital programming, and there may be, but I can't tell to the ear. Maybe you can tell, and that's impressive. That's hard to do. Maybe it comes as natural as breathing. Static Major once said that singing is as natural as breathing, and I get that from her. It translated that way. But you let me know what y'all think about this album. I'm not wrapping up this by any means, but I just want to know what was your favorite song and what's your favorite moment by Cleo Sol on this album or any other albums. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's continue. Let me check on my camera.
If I had the choice, I wouldn't change a thing. I would love you through the fire and the rain. If the world turned it back again, it's always you and me. 'Cause people run away. What matters most is how we embrace it, and I won't make the same mistakes. I just need you to hold me and love me through the pain. The destination. And when the doors close, look for motivation. It's a tough situation. But I know it will change after the rain. Now you finally know your worth. You come from the storm and all your hurt. Finally you live your dreams. And finally you're free. If all the troubles didn't change your heart. If the world could see who you truly are.
Will you love me through the pain? God told me to let it go. God told me that, to let it go. That's spiritual. That is spiritual, man. Some people, you know how they'll be like, I don't know if they still did this, but they did this when we were kids. And you would tell them you want to do music, and they'd be like, we got enough musicians, go be a plumber, go be an HVAC tech. We need more lawyers and doctors. You know, some people need to be artists. Like Cleo Sol, this is who she was destined to be. You know what I mean? There's obviously some artists that you're like, big bro, go get a job. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say what the kids say, go put the fries in a bag. Aspire for more. You know what I mean? Go to college. If you don't go to college, go to a trade school. You know, learn something that you could be a productive member of society. You know what I mean? But some people that just got that touch. They're different. They're different. She's different. You know what I mean? You know, if you can, whatever you choose to do, if you can make the world a better place than when you left it, like before Cleo Sol came into her own as an artist, she can honestly say, I think maybe it's a little, I don't think she would say it, because I guess there is some ego to it, to saying, there's some truth to it, in my opinion, to say that I left I don't know, is it ego involved? If you say that I made the world a better place than when I found it. Is that ego? I don't know. As her as a God-fearing woman and really so in tune with her faith, I'm not sure. You know, I'm sure she would say that God instilled these talents and this vision and this spirit inside of me. I'm only a messenger of God, right? I'm a soldier of God. I'm a soldier. You know what I mean? Like this is who I represent. This is who I embody, and this is selfless, right? This is out of my hands. I have nothing without our Lord and Savior. I don't know. I feel like that's something she would say. Whereas I may say maybe this is something that you know, I don't have the righteous spirit in me to be like, you know, I give all the credit and the glory to God, but just like, listen, I put that time in. Like, yes, I did. I put so much effort and care into my life's purpose and my life's work that yes, I can effectively say my contribution made the world a better place. And I don't think that's necessarily wrong to say, but I would just say like she's a net positive in the world. You know, but let's get back into it. You let me know if there's some ego involved to say that, like, yeah, I am a net positive to the world. Maybe it's just Like, what's the difference between ego and self-esteem and self-confidence? You let me know. All right, let's get into Force of Love.
Closer now, closer now. What you thinking of? What you feeling, love? I can't believe I can. With you, I can't believe it. What's the feeling you want? The feeling you want? Ooh, it's you I love. Ooh, it's personal. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Everything that we do strengthens us. No matter where you are, I'll never be far. Don't you ever change, stay just the way you are. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Force of love. Force of love. Talk to me. I love when you talk to me. Only you can set me free. What we've been through made us come out even stronger. It's deeper now than it's ever been. Ooh, it's you I love. Ooh, it's personal. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Everything that we do strengthens us. No matter where you are, I'll never be far. Don't you ever change, stay just the way you are. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Feels like we're alone in the world when we're together. You can have it all, 'cause nothing compares to us. We took the long road through the highs and lows. Life's beautiful. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Everything that we do strengthens us. No matter where you are, I'll never be far. Don't you ever change, stay just the way you are. When I'm together with you, we're a force of love. Force of love. Force of love.
That was beautiful. These are potent. These are potent lyrics. I would argue if you don't feel this way about your partner, you don't need to be with them. I ain't gonna lie. We're a force of love. You set me free. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. If that was the rhetoric more often, that like this was the rhetoric, this message was amplified, I don't think we would have so many quote unquote gender wars. I don't know if that's specific to the internet, that all the rhetoric around gender roles and debates of men versus women and the responsibilities and what we're supposed to expect of each other or won't work. And I think it's just an engine of capitalism. I think that's what it is. But maybe that's specific to the internet, and then you guys go outside and you live your life and you're like, I have no problem. Like, me and my partner are good. Me and my wife are good. Me and my husband are good. You could be one of the fortunate few. But I feel like this gives a lot of hope. Like, to really find this type of person that you're locked in with, and I'm pretty sure that her husband is the main contributor to her production. To have a partner that shares a similar vision, not the same, because I could see that there could be different variations, that like, this is what makes me me, and this is what makes you you, and we bring it together and we make a great music, we make a great body of work. We bring those unique qualities together for this. But I say all to say that they're more so really in alignment with message, themes, tone, for the most part. And then I feel like they have such admirable love and strong love for each other that any differences, they have their differences. We're humans, right? And they're coming together on one journey, and coming from different perspectives. But they have whatever differences they have, they clearly hash it out in a healthy way, in a loving way, caring way, endearing way. Because all I hear from her is uplifting her family, her tribe, her husband, her kids. All I hear is uplifting. As you know, you don't know how refreshing that is. You do. You I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know how refreshing it is to hear that every song that you're gonna get at some level, I know that I'm going to be uplifted and seen, even if it's not just me. Like, you're not talking to me, it feels like you're talking to me. You know how special of an artist you have to be to make thousands and potentially millions of people feel like you're just talking to them? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. All right, let's get into sentimental love.
Sacred, our love is the greatest. Nothing's Be gentle with my heart. I'm here for you. Be there for me when rising up. Sentimental love. You are sent to heal. Sentimental love. I love what you do to me. Sentimental love. You are sent to heal. Sentimental love. And I love what you do to me. Make me feel so free. Oh, sentimental love. Make me feel so loved. I love what you do to me.
Holds volumes to say I love what you do to me. And not only do y'all recognize this is what love is supposed to be, but the audience, it's like, yeah, that's what love is supposed to be. You know how it's popular on social media to be like, may this love never find me? No, may this love find me. I pray for this love to find me. Where do I have to go for this love to find me? I think that's what this is. And you know what? I'm gonna raise an interesting point and an interesting discussion related to Cleo Sol, of course. Not gonna go off topic. I have other music enthusiasts in my life and friends. A lot of my friends are creatives and content creators and podcasters. We brought up in discussion how I think I said that like Cleo Sol is the closest to Sade that we will ever get. And Cleo Sol is her own person. She's her own woman with her own identity and her own sound. This is not to demean her in any way, to not step on her accomplishments by comparing her to someone else. But like just saying that like the essence of that reminds of us of someone else that is legendary, and really just let the music speak for themselves. And their music was such a net positive to the world and into music enthusiasts and listeners that you did enough just speaking through the music, and you can go off and vanish. Because like for a lot of artists, their music does not by itself speak for itself. It's not motivating enough to get people to purchase a ticket, to go to a concert, to buy a record or vinyl, merch. It's not powerful enough without them having to market, without having to put out a bunch of videos, a bunch of themselves, to campaign, to do TikTok campaigns, to constantly be in the faces of people. And I do not undermine y'all for that. I'm not saying this to disrespect you guys, but that's what marketing has become, right? That's what the industry has become. And they probably won't put your record out on a major label without you going on TikTok campaigns, without you being extremely visible on social media, right? A lot of artists just want to be artists, but you have to be a content creator as well. Most artists have to be content creators, whether they like it or not. Cleo Sol doesn't have to do none of that. And that is hard to do. That is hard to aspire to do, right? And she's just doing it off of good music, talent, love, a message, all the great intangibles. She also has otherworldly talent. But is it preposterous saying all that to say that, hey, this is as close as to Sade as we're going to get? And then my friend felt disrespected by this and said, do not compare nobody to Sade. I don't know Cleo Sol as much as y'all do. And he wasn't saying it disrespectfully to Cleo Sol, but it's just like, hey, we have a Sade. And I understood him for that. But on the opposite end, I could see someone saying that may not be as well versed with Sade, because Sade, there's an age gap. Like just the young ladies coming up now, or young men. This is for young men and this is for men and women. This is not gender specific. Cleo Sol is not gender specific. Like Sade is not gender specific. But for people coming up now, would it be preposterous to say that it's like, listen, nah, I'm sure Sade was great for y'all, but we got Cleo Sol though. We're good. Is that disrespectful to say? I don't know. You let me know in the comment section down below.
Have a long, long day. Let me cry. Oh, I've been feeling alone all day. Please let me cry. Oh, I don't wanna run away. No, I will never turn away from you. Shed a little tear for you. I will never run away. Oh, God will make a better way for you. Every morning pray for you. It's a bit of a long, long day. Let me cry. Oh, I've been feeling alone all day. Please let me cry. Oh, it's a bit of a long, long day. Let me cry. I've been feeling alone all day. Please let me cry. Need to figure this out. Let me cry. Yes, I do. Let me cry. Oh, cry, 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 cry. I've been waiting so long. Please let me cry. Oh, it's a bit of a long, long day. Please let me cry. It's been a bit of a long, long day. Please let me cry. I've been waiting a long, long day. Please let me cry. Please just let me cry. 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 Let me cry.
I couldn't tell you the last time I cried. I think let me see. Last time I cried, it's probably when Kobe died. But it's so hard for me to cry. I kind of envy those that are able to just like let all that stress and tension that they've been holding in and just release it in that way. It really takes something really big for me to cry. Like it takes something pretty monumental. But that run that she did on Cry, whew, she did, I think, on this one right here. I think that's something a lot of people can relate to. Many people can relate to. Like I had a tough day, I had a long day. Like I just need to get this out of my system, and I could breathe again. I can get back to myself. I can get back to being grounded. But crying is therapeutic. Like it's something that I can't do that often in my personal life. So I have to find other outlets and other ways to get that out of me and express it. But, you know, for those that cry, There's nothing wrong with it. It's empowering. It's just to get out of your system. It's healthy. Because, you store all that in you, all that stress and everything in you, let it bottle it all inside. It leads to other illnesses and autoimmune disorders. You don't want that. You don't want that. Just go ahead and get that cry out, man. All right, let's get into family ties.
I know I'm my mother's child. I could never be that cold when you need me the most. I don't wanna hurt nobody, no. I can't fix her troubles, no. Family can hurt you the most. Someone's gotta break the cycle. Look me in my eye and you lie. Then I call you out and you cry. Tell me how you can stand by someone who's making threats. This ain't family ties. In your anger, you show me where your loyalty lies. Now you can make your bed. I hope you sleep good tonight. I gave you grace, but the cycle keeps holding you back. Now I can't hesitate. I have to break the chain.
That was heavy. That was probably the heaviest record that I felt the entire album. That was very heavy. Family can't hurt you the most. Family can't hurt you the most because they're closest to you. They're equipped with the information to weaponize against you. Your insecurities, your faults, your shortcomings, your aspirations, your dreams. They could use all that to weaponize against you. Your love for them. It's just what would be reserved for family would be unconditional love. They teach you the greatest love of all, which is self-love, and the greatest love of all in self-love is to walk away when it doesn't serve you. And that's the hardest thing to do, is to cut ties with family. So family ties we're supposed to be thick as blood. You can't trust family. You can't trust anybody. So it's just like sometimes you have to distance yourself from family, and that's powerful. That's a powerful message. That's also relatable. But This one right here, this line, someone's got to break the cycle. Like, what could be something that's known as like generational curses or something that's generational trauma in your family? You know, it possibly, those of you watching out there or listening, your generational trauma probably ends with you making a change, making a difference. So it's like, you can still, like she says, I gave you grace, but I have to be the change. And that's powerful. I resonate that. I do. Without speaking too much, so I don't know who's watching. I don't want to speak too much personal about things in my life that I can relate to, that I can talk about in terms of stories without saying and divulging that. I totally understand where she's coming from. Let's get into Together.
I sit and pray every day for you, baby. That's how I know everything will be okay. There is no doubt we are meant to be together. Where there is love is where we hold strength forever. There's no limit to our love, and what we've been through made us stronger, building mountains with our faith. I love you for who you are. There's nothing that will stand in our way if we're together. Nothing that could turn me from your grace, 'cause our love is forever and ever. Forever. I've been in love with you. We are forever. I won't let you down. Here forever. You are pure as rain.
Hold on, let me add a little thoughts now. Nah, just a little bit. Music said, no, Stilo, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Shut up. Let her talk. That's what Apple Music was telling me. But I'm going to say this and get back into it. Like, we need to hear this. Everyone needs to hear this. I need to hear this. That it's just that a lot of people are not being told that in their personal life and feeling out of place. You know, we're in a loneliness epidemic. This is loneliness for both genders, just not just male, not just female. People are saying, they know, to contradict that there is no male loneliness epidemic. We're all lonelier, you know, at least as adults, where it's just like, you know, when you're a kid and you're in a school, building a community was so much easier, and having relationships was so much easier because you saw them 5 days a week for 8 to 9 hours, to maybe 8 to 10 hours, depending if you're on an after school program or if you did sports. Everything was much easier. You didn't have to work. You didn't have to put much effort into community. When you have a job, responsibilities, rent, bills, you know, you have to put effort into building a community and finding love. Having to find love and cultivate love is a intentional effort that takes effort. It takes commitment, bro. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. And a lot of us are unfortunate we just haven't found our tribe yet, haven't found our people. Maybe we have, but we keep them very small. You know, life takes us in different directions. People are busy. Even to the tribe that you already built, to continue to cultivate that and pour into it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time. But you know, we're low on time these days. You know, so we're missing that. Where there's an absence of love and care and community with all of us. You know, if you're watching this and you're fortunate enough to have community and have love and have just a family, a tight knit family that you pour into and they pour into you, consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself grateful. All that, you know, fortunate. But I think that was an interesting transition to coming from family ties into together to talk about topics that there's situations even within family that cause a rift. And I want to be there for you. I want to have grace, but it's hard when you're doing things or saying things through whatever you're dealing with, certain emotions. They overwhelm you. Things are overbearing, but that doesn't give you the right to talk to me and act in a certain way. When you're feeling overwhelmed, angry, whatever, anxious, whatever, it's pushing me away because I'm not treating you like that. You don't have to treat me like that. It's interesting to go from that song into Together, where it's like everything will be okay. I sit and I pray for you. I have open space for you. You know what I mean? I've created space for you in my life. Space in my heart and physical space, proximity, you know, to be around me, to share environment, to share energy. We're going to nurture that together. That's very important to hear. And, you know, I think that what makes great music so important that AI can't duplicate, it's a portal. Like, this is transporting me. Obviously, I'm studying while I'm doing this, but I'm very present in hearing what's going on. I'm actively listening. Like, just because I'm taking notes and not looking at the camera, I am listening to the message, and I'm really identifying why I love this music, what utility it serves in my life, and it's really putting at the forefront the importance of this. It gets easy to be jaded and be like, okay, I'm stepping away from people, I'm in my own energy, I'm in my own bubble, but I'm allowing that's a trauma response, where it's like this is saying that okay, this is possible. And talk about it in such an uplifting way, in such a warm way. I want to cultivate that for myself. So it's like that utility it serves, it's almost like a sermon. It's almost like she's not a pastor, but she's an amazing orator, a communicator, a musician. Like, she's putting together a message in a very powerful way. There's power in this. There's power in her words. There's power in her energy, right? And to be able to uplift is a power. To be able to change emotion is a power. Some people misuse that. Some people misuse their influence. She's one of the few artists that uses her influence for good, and it wants me to. It gives me the thought, and it really empowers me with the motivation, and empowers me to be able to be like, okay, take that influence and put that good back into the world. Like, it influences me to do that much better, to make that effort. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, but I'm sorry, like, I talk, you know what I mean? I'm a rambler, I'm a yapper, but let's get back into it. Their smiles are not the same. That's an interesting title.
I've learned don't lose yourself, 'cause their smiles, they all have changed. There's some things you have to leave behind, and I should have known when it happened the first time. Someone has to lose, so I have to choose. I know my heart is kind, but trust me, I'm no fool.
and they went full opera to close that record out. The vocal stacks were haunting on that. I'm not gonna lie, this record, and there's something that I wanted to say about Family Ties that I didn't get a chance to. I could see these getting like synced and placed in like big, like dramatic type of adventurous type of movies. And I don't know, maybe she has. I haven't done the research if any of her songs have received big sync placements. Maybe possibly in the UK, but I haven't really heard any of her records being placed in big movies yet. Her music is constantly like sounds of TikToks and like social media, a lot of creative and I guess like self-care adjacent type of content. I hear a lot of it as like the background of that, but I haven't heard her being placed in movies. I would like to hear some of these songs, like your favorite adventure action movies when like they're looking, like the protagonist is looking for like a loved one and like they've lost and they have to go on the journey to get their loved one back, and you would hear something like this playing. I think that it has like a very like it climbs up in such a momentous way. I think I'm using that right. There's a lot of momentum to that. There's a lot of build up, and there's a climax to where I think that visuals in the way that it's like epic chases, even scenes where like a character is looking to repent, or the church is a symbol, like heavy symbolism within the plot, would be dope, I think. But that's what I was thinking when it came to that song. I thought about Family Ties, and I feel the same way about that. Those are two really heavy records on the album, and they've been woven in so beautifully. Like the sequencing of the album is very balanced. Very balanced. They're tackling such a wide range of emotions, but like they don't feel out of place. Like I feel like the range from happiness to joy to scene, even scene is not an emotion per se, but to go from these different concepts of being valued, being seen, being understood, to being betrayed, to feeling down, to wanting to take space, to take away space that you've given space to, but still embrace togetherness and community, has been woven in so beautifully in an interesting way that I really commend everyone involved in this project and this album. Really. Let's get into Honest Talk.
I want you to know that it's okay. If they leave you, they was gonna do it anyway.
A rare in between music pause to say, if they was gonna leave you, they was gonna do it anyway. Wow. Let's continue.
You're my everything. Our love is a special place. What we've experienced will make it through anything. Let me know this talk with myself. How have I not seen this? Can't change the direction that somebody's going in. Insecure people do insecure things. You can have the world, still feel like something's missing. Honestly, let me know what has been going on. Can I help? Can I help? I know you're struggling. I know you're struggling. You're not on your own. Let me know what has been going on. Can I help? I know you're struggling.
That's the thing I was talking about earlier, how she manages to be such an effective musician and communicator that it manages to feel like she's just talking to you and I, and she's talking to really, I mean, she's probably using what's going on in her life, right, as the motivation and the source to be able to put that out into the music to touch many people. To quote the great Joe Budden, I'm on TV talking like it's just you and me. Those are the best musicians. Those are the best artists, best songwriters. That's effective songwriting 101. But I really want to say 3 things, and then we're going to get right back into the album. One, I would like to see her. I mean, I don't know if anyone gets Lauryn Hill at the house anymore. A Lauryn Hill and Cleo Sol collaboration would be dope. A Cleo Sol and Anderson .Paak collaboration would be dope. Plenty of others, but those 2 specifically. I don't know. If, I think maybe Jill Scott too. Cleo Sol and Jill Scott will be fire. I'll be here for that. But the third thing that I want to say, Lord knows I'm struggling. Lord knows. Lord knows. But you can have the world and still feel like something's missing. That's a lot of people that have a lot of things going for them that are very accomplished, as well as people that feel like they have nothing. But we all have something that other people would want. We may not value it anymore. I don't know. I don't know why the world is like this, or why us as humans are like this. We have something that something to us, something around us, something surrounding us, whether that's energy. What it could be many reasons that now like it doesn't seem as value anymore, and like we don't value ourselves, or maybe value like it's just a lot, because it's just, you probably have something that if we sat down for a conversation, I would think, wow, you have a lot going for yourself. And you'd be like, really? I know I've done that in the past. Like, you have a lot of things going for yourself, like communication with family members or whatever. And I'm like, I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there yet. I'm working to something. It's just not, what I thought in my mind, how I thought my life would go. It's not going how I think it will go. And like, please, you got the whole world in front of you. You got the whole world at your fingertips, and you can still feel empty. You can even be surrounded in a room full of people and feel empty. Like, that's emptiness is hard to shake, because you have to first identify with the emptiness and what is the source of it, and that to create that sort of emptiness, to where a lot of people have this. Like, I was listening to this artist named Sylvan LaCue. He was talking about it, to where he got proposed with a record deal to Rock Nation, and this is something he's been working for his whole life, right? His whole career. He just wanted to be signed to Rock Nation, wanted to be signed to Jay-Z. Jay-Z's one of his favorite artists. I'm not putting his business out there because he's already communicated this on his channel. But he finally got the deal, and the deal wasn't right with his spirit. And he wanted to do the deal so bad because it was going to validate him as an artist. It was going to prove to himself and to the world that he accomplished something that he worked so hard for. And that being signed and being a Rock Nation artist, being signed to that roster and that label, would validate that he was a rapper to be respected. a rapper to be respected and to be accepted. You know, you could be surrounded by a lot of people, like, but like, is it real true acceptance? You know what I mean? Let's continue. All because of love.
Listen, I don't wanna burden you.
That's a groovy ass bass line. Let's get back into it. I just got to say that. Some things you just got to be like, hold on. That music is doing what the music's supposed to do. All right, let's get back into it.
With things I've been through, even though it's anger, babe, I swear it's not in you. I'm just speaking my truth. You take my loyalty, I love you. Understand?
This album is a labor of love.
Thank you for always being there, you know. I know it's been hard, and I hope I've been there for you as well. Sometimes that's the question I have to ask, because it seems like everybody goes when it's really tough times, and you know, we all need someone. How do you feel? It's important to me. All these gifts that God has given me, I hope I'm using them in this life. And I hope you use yours as well. Just don't go a day without giving thanks. Because all of this is a blessing, you know. Life is a gift. And we just can't take any of this for granted.
Hold on. I need to hear the last note. That's how you make a song. That's how you make a song. Like I assumed earlier, where she was just like, had I been able to touch all these people, the music is my gift. But I knew she would give all the glory and the grace to God. All the glory, the thanks. This comes from God. I'm just channeling. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a messenger. I knew that she was going to say that. I knew that. And what a blessing. What a blessing. Jesus Christ. That's good ass music. I don't even know if there's anything else to add to that, but yes. That's all I got. That's all I have to sum this up. To sum this song up is yes. Yes. Let's continue, please.
In my heart, I'll run to you wherever you are. All my trust is in your hands. God, I know you have a perfect plan, and you'll bring me through. I'll never stop loving you, and I'll do whatever for the chance to say thank Thank All that you ask is to lean on your word and trust in your way, and believe that there's hope in every day. In your presence, I know I am safe. In your love, I embrace.
Girl, you better sing. You better sing. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question, man. I'll be in half serious. The mother of my future child, and she deliver a healthy baby, God willing. Is it disrespectful that I say I want to name my kid Cleo? I should at least get a middle name. You know, some kids, some dads, they want to name their son LeBron. You know, those you know, Ronaldo, Messi. You know what I mean? They want to name somebody that touched them, right? That inspired them. And I should at least get I should at least get to dedicate a middle name to Cleo. Like, baby, this woman helped me become the man that I needed to be for this family, for you, for our kid. I have to show the utmost gratitude. I have to pay it forward. This baby was made out of love and inspiration. I have to honor the one that gave me inspiration on the. She led me to you. I don't know if she'll be going for that. Y'all let me know if you should. She may not go for that. She may not. But Cleo, I'll try. She may be like, I don't know about that. You know, we could do the cat. Hey, that sounds good with me. That sounds good to me. It's getting the little things.
The joy in all the little things. When I'm with you, my sweet love. Love and happiness, I'll share my life with you. There by your side all through the night. things and all the little things and all the little things and all the little things.
Is my camera on? My camera's so unreliable. Yeah, we still got a little bit of time left. Hey, if they ever make a second movie of this, she need to be in it. I'm gonna show you right now. Hey, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now. Listen. They make a Dreamgirls too. You know who gotta be in it. You know who they gotta call. You know they gotta call. Yeah, they gotta run it by Cleo. Yeah, they gotta run it by Cleo. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Let's finish this album off strong. For those listening on Spotify, they may be listening in their car. They say, "Bro, what album? I mean, what movie? Dreamgirls 2. Yeah, Dreamgirls 2. Beyonce was in the first one. They got to throw her. They got to throw the lovely, the soulful, the illustrious, the talented, the graceful, all the positive affirmations and adjectives that you can describe when it comes to the lovely Cleo Sol. She needs to be in Dreamgirls 2. Facts. Let's end this album off.
Gentlewoman, I hear you. We are making it through. Ooh. I see how hard you have worked. Be easy. You're safe to love again. Ooh. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you.
No notes, 0 notes, no improvements, no suggestions, no recommendations, nothing. Clear across the board, 10 out of 10. Favorite album of the year. You're going to ask me what's my favorite song? All of them. All of them. Steve Levine was always, y'all be safe. Jesus Christ. Thank God to the lovely, the amazing, the talented. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cleo Sol, you're amazing. I'm up out of here.